What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah, and I found an opponent to come play Silver Bayonet with me. I'm super excited that Michael is joining us back in the studio today to play Confirmed Kill from the main rule book of the Silver Bayonet. I'll be bringing my Russian unit, he will be bringing his French unit, and we are going to throw down. Before we do that, however, if you have not hit that like, subscribe, or bell notification button, please consider smashing all of the things, as it does help us keep the French and the Harvestmen away. And let's get into this game of the Silver Bayonet. What's up, Wargamers? So we've got our table set up. That problem that I was having with not being able to find an opponent for Silver Bayonet, I solved it. Mike's back over. Haven't had him around in a while. Good to see his face. We're going to be playing Scenario 4 from the Silver Bayonet, Confirmed Kill, where we have some goblins that we have to deal with. Now, goblins, as with many of the mobs, are a giant pain in the tail, but we're going to work our way through it. Our goal here is to find the signet ring and then remove ourselves, extract ourselves from the table in the situation. The hills are rough ground and stands of trees, so they will block line of sight. They will also be rough ground to move through, so we'll move through those at half movement. Our bushes will be soft cover, houses hard cover, soft cover, hard cover. You know, if there's cover there to be grabbed, we will grab it. We got to roll a dice right now to see who's going to be on which side, Mike's going to be on that side. I'm going to be on this side. We're not going to play that game, but we do need to roll to see who's going to drop their models down first. What color are you rolling? Blue. I'm going to roll red. I got a 3. You got a 1. Okay, so I guess I'll drop my models down first, and then Mike gets the intelligence. So we are deployed. I leaned a little bit closer to this left edge with my Russians. Mike leaned a little bit more to that edge on the diagonal across from me. We're going to roll some initiative. French, sorry. I thought they were Brits. My bad. French. Ooh. My bad. Anyways, apologies. We're going to roll some initiative, get in turn 1. $2d10 for initiative. I got an 18.
Well, that's gonna be it. Oh,
you got it. Yeah, you tried. It was a good effort.
Halfway.
Okay, so I have the first activation. I've got the first phase. So I'll get 3 of my guys doing stuff. Okay, so I had Boris and Mikhail pass their sprint checks. Mikhail gave up 2 inches of movement when he moved through the rough terrain, but he got to a really good position, or what I think is a really good position. Boris comes up here approaching that clue marker, and Grigory runs up and hides in the bush. We'll go to the monster phase, where the goblin will do stuff. The closest model that the monster can see is Grigory, so it will move its full speed, which is 6 inches, towards
You don't want to go there, little goblin.
Grigory. That might be a bad decision for you, but that's yet to be determined. Michael, as the secondary player, will now get to move all of his toys. Right, so Michael pushing hard up my right flank. Does have one friend over here who's running around on a little bit of a special flanking mission. That'll bring it to the rest of my folks, who I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do yet. Baba is going to move up, and she's going to attempt to curse this Frenchman. Courage check 10 for me. That's a 3. That's not gonna do anything. So Baba's done. Nikolai is going to move up and I think take a shot at the goblin. All right, so I'm going to put in a cold iron shot. I'm going to take a shot at this gobbo. You get -1 for me shooting you through the thing because I'm in it and I'm not close enough to the edge. That's an 8, 9. I'm going to use a dice there to re-roll that 1, because why not?
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That's a good re-roll.
So that'll hit, and because it's cold iron, he will take the full damage, which is 8. The goblin only has 8 health. So that's a dead goblin. And I have 1 spent pistol. So Egon moves here. Dr. Yvonne moves up into the stand of trees. And then we're going to get a new gobbo in 1, 2, 3, this corner. Brings to the end of turn 1. So we'll do some initiative. I got a 10. Oh, you got a crit though.
Yes,
you got a special wave of terror. Everybody on the battlefield has to take an immediate terror check at -0. So we're going to make those checks, and we're going to let you know if anything particularly bad happens. Whale of Terror was a little bit more terrifying for Michael than it was for me. I passed all of my rolls with an 11 or better. Mike did get 9s. He only failed on 9, so he's got 3, the Vivendeer, the Vet Hunter, and the Sapper are distracted. So they are -1 to all of their checks until the end of their next activation. And Mike definitely yanked the initiative, so he will be going 3 of his models to activate. This is where we're starting. My line and his line behind the farmhouse. With the Marine
So -2
at
for the cover.
Nikolai at -2 for hard cover.
+1 because of his accuracy.
+1 because of his accuracy, so -1.
What's my target number going for again?
My armor, which is I think 14. That'll hit.
15.
That'll hit. He's got a musket or a rifle.
Musket.
So that's power dice, so 6 damage. So Marine, with his second action, will then reload. So with the Vivendeer and the Vet Hunter, just going to move them up behind the cover of this bush/house, and then it's going to go to the monster phase, where this monster will activate, and it will move 6 inches towards me. Up into cover, here, to this hard cover of the tree stand. And then I'm going to shoot at this one, because it doesn't have anything that can shoot it back at me with. Vivendeer has Master of Cover, so I'm at -2 and -3 because I moved. That is a 15. -3 is a 12. What's your defense, sir?
Her defense is 13.
Oh, but the rifle ignores 1 layer of armor.
Oh, it's a rifle?
It's a rifle, so ignores 1, so 12. So that'll hit.
Okay, and it's...
Skill dice, so 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage.
Egon is going to also fire at the Vivendeer. That's a super fail. All right, hold on. To not fall back anywhere there, and then I'm going to move Egon away from this thing for now. And then coming to this side, I have fired. Doc is going to activate Stay Put, heal 2 damage off of Nikolai. Boris is going to move up and investigate this clue.
Oh, yeah. Got that part.
Red 10. It's a bunk, like super lame clue, but it's super fitting in its location because it's right here near these other things. It was a monstrous tree. I have to take a terror check -2. Oh,
Whoa.
crud.
How did you do that?
Dude, I'm so bad at rolling. Kind of pretty here. The one that was on the table was a 9. That was a 7. I'm going to be fine there. No effect. Cool. And then otherwise I escaped the tree.
I think you should get a -10 for throwing dice across the room.
I mean, it's my house. I'll throw them if I want to. Grigory. Now, we'll just do Baba next. So Baba is going to move. No, she's going to move up into the hardcover. And then she's going to try to curse your Marine. Again. She succeeds that time with a 16. So now you have to make a courage check. Target number 18.
18. All
18,
right.
sir.
Well, he's got a +1, and she's right there, so +2.
Okay. That is a 14. So he is -1 to all of his checks for the rest of the game. He's debating on whether or not he wants to use a fate dice
I'm
here.
going to go ahead and try to use a fate dice.
All right, so fate dice being expended from the pool.
Come on, roll high. There we go.
So 17, 18, 19. That'll do it. Moves up to the clue marker and will investigate it. Red Queen, strange writing. The writing is carved into a tree, and unlike anything the figure has ever seen before. Add 1 monster dice to my fate pool. That's it for me. That's going to be back to Mike to activate the rest of his Frenchman. Pencil mustache. They're going to move and shoot. Here he had to move because we can't shoot through the stand of trees, but from that angle he can draw a bead. He's going to be at -2, -1 for moving, and -1 for the light cover that the thing provides. +1, so -1.
So, and his armor is?
Boris is a 12 or a 13? 13.
So we got an 11.
He's currently at a miss. Going to spend a fate dice to re-roll his skill dice.
And we got the exact same roll.
Into the same thing. I have a loaded musket, so I'm going to fire back at him. and I miss. Sapper and Captain moving up behind this stand of trees. Doc moving over to support the right side, and that will bring us to initiative.
Oh, yeah.
I got 12, and you got a 17. So you have the initiative, sir. Reload and fire on the, what is he?
Guardsman.
Guardsman.
So +1, -1.
+1, -1. So straight dice.
12.
That is a 12, which will hit. Falling back 2 inches with Boris. Marine gonna take a shot at Mikhail. -2.
-2 +1.
So -1. That's an 11. That will not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they're there for.
Yep. 6,
13.
13. -1 is a 12. We'll hit. Second action to reload. We go to the monster phase, where I'm going to use a monster dice to change the action of the monster and make him go that way. Both of us spinning a monster dice here to redirect the monsters. And then I get to do... Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, I get to do the rest of my stuff. Wait, did I have the initiative? Failed his sprint check to run to Doc. So he waited as far as he could. Doc moved over to him. Baba is going to try to curse that Marine, which she passes her roll. Can he pass his roll? Needs an 18, so 16 on the dice with his modifiers. That is a 9.
And so I'm not going to try to do that.
So that Marine is cursed. He is -1 to all checks for the rest of the game.
So it's -2.
Purples, yeah. So Baba did that, and then she is going to, I think, stay put where she is for now. Come over here. Egon is going to reload and fire at the Vivendeer. That is an 11
-2.
plus, hold on one second, +2 -2. So it's an 11, and your defense what?
13.
13, so that goes to 12. I'm going to use a dice here.
Okay.
Blue one, or use a power dice reroll. That is even worse. That's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. So he missed. Mikhail will reload and shoot at the same target. That is +1 -1 here. 13 +1 goes to 14, -2 goes to 12, and -1 armor.
Ah, gotcha.
And that's a musket. So that's 9 damage. Because it's the power dice.
Anything I can do about that?
No.
Nope, she's gone.
Now, does it kill her exactly, or does it take her?
Well, she already had 5, but you had 9, so that takes it to 14, and she's got a health of 10.
Okay, yeah, so that just kills her outright, or takes her out. She might not be dead, but she's out of this game. If she had been at exactly 0, she would have just laid her down, and the medic could have stood her back up. So Grigory is going to move over to this clue marker and get the red ace. The dead agent. I have found the body of the dead agent and taken his ring. If this figure exits the table, I have confirmed the agent's death. If this figure is killed, place a marker to note the location of the ring, and any figure may now pick it up by simply ending a move action adjacent to it. Nikolai gonna move up and reload his pistol, and that will do it for my activations. We will get a new goblin. Mike, you rolled the goblin dice this time.
Okay.
What'd you get?
8.
4.
Back over
It's gonna be back over here in this corner. Initiative time. I got an 11.
I got it.
Oh, I won with an 11. Outstanding. That makes me so happy because now I can run. Like, I was really worried about him just kind of sotting out here in the middle of everything. So right here, Mikhail has a good shot on the leader. So he's, well, this one, the vet hunter. Sorry,
okay.
Vet hunter, on the vet hunter. It'll be -1 for cover. That is a 10, 11, 10, miss. Do you want to fire back or fall back?
She has a volley gun.
Van Hunter managed to pick up a rifle somewhere in the last game or another game that Michael has played sans me. So he's going to shoot back with the rifle.
Okay, she's got accuracy +2.
And -2 for the hardcover, so straight dice.
Straight dice.
18, that will hit. And it's a rifle,
So
which is power dice, so that will take Mikhail out of the fray. So I am going to reload and shoot at the Marine.
Okay.
Getting a 13, 14, 15, -1, 14.
14, and he's got a defense of 13, so that does it.
Yep, so I take you to defense 12, so that's a rifle.
Defense 13.
So 7 damage. But you're 12 because it ignores one armor.
Okay.
Yep.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Alrighty.
And then you can fire back if you so please, or you can fall back. You could fall back towards your medic if you wanted to.
No, we're going to go ahead and take a shot at you.
Okay.
Because, you know, they're only plastic people.
Yeah, -2.
Yeah, because
Because I'm in the woods.
that's -1, and then I have...
No, the woods are -2.
Oh, then it's -3, because...
I don't think it stacks that way. Oh, that's just a -2 your dice rolls. Yes, -3. Because of the curse. I thought you were pointing at the bush.
So I got a 13,
Goes to 10.
which wouldn't be enough, right?
No, will not be enough.
Well, we'll go ahead and burn this last die, because that's what they're there for. And we only
Okay.
have 3 here. Got a good 10 there.
Yeah,
You gotta try.
yeah.
Gotta try.
Get after it.
Oh, there we go.
10. That'll do it.
So 20 goes down to...
Everybody got shot down on the blowback, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So that's it for me. We'll go to monsters. I'm the primary player. And I want this one to activate. Okay. So this goblin was pretty much equal distance between his Marine and me. So he will go towards the Marine. We just evened or odded it, and he went towards the Marine. This one comes this way. And this one back here goes toward the Guardsman, bringing us to the rest of my activations.
No,
Wait.
you've done your 3.
I did my 3.
And so now it's my turn.
Oh,
Because you had initiative.
that was the monster phase.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. My bad. I'm going to move to attack with the Guardsman.
So his melee is +1.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And his...
Need a 15. So a 14 on the dice. Yeah, that'll hit. And that will...
-4 on the
-4 is power. But
power.
-4 is 6, so it'll take 6 damage. That's 2
Combo
left. Will then strike back. Getting a 5, which will not hit. And then Michael will step away an inch. Sapper, going to move up, take a shot at Baba. Can't quite get the shot on Grigory because of the piece of forest that's sticking out.
So -3.
-3, -1 for moving, -2 for the hard cover of the forest. That's a 10, that's a 7, that will miss. She does not have a weapon, but she will fall back. Gonna make a move to attack with the Vet Hunter, coming around to the Goblin. That's an 8. That is not gonna do anything good for us. Goblin will swing, getting a 14.
Which... There's no minuses, right?
No minuses.
Okay. Which is exactly her defense.
However, it's a power dice, so it's just 4 damage. It's not the 10. So he had to make a courage. It's not going to matter because he missed his melee attack, but we're going to do it because that's how the rules work. It has hit on it, so when he goes to move to attack, he has to make a courage check, target number 12.
Well, I would have got that.
Which he would have got that, so no harm, no foul. Everything worked out beautifully.
No, she would have failed.
She would have failed.
She's got no pluses to courage.
So in that situation, she would not have been able to attack. She would still, I would still strike back, and then she would fall back 1.
Well, she just wouldn't have gone up.
Marine gonna make a courage check to try to move to attack with the hypnosis. That is a fail, so he will still move in and then just get punched. I'm gonna put my dice. That is a 12.
Nope.
Does not hit. That's okay. It was actually even lower than that because of fatigue. So super not hit, and then he backs off an inch. They're gonna move to attack, and I have to sprint to get there because that's more than 6, but that's okay.
Do I sprint first or courage check first?
It doesn't matter. The result of the sprint check really doesn't matter because you're going to get there on a pass or a fail.
Okay.
You just need like an extra inch at the most too.
What
So
was
you
my
just
target number for the courage again?
12.
Okay, we got that.
Okay.
Because we got 12 plus 1.
Okay.
And in there. Doc's gonna take his freaking bone saw.
Okay. Let's get it.
He's got +1 on melee. Oh, good God. Where are my dice go? They just tanked this.
My dice have consistently been, at least in my solo plays, my dice have been consistently bad playing this game. He'll strike back, get a 11, which is not going to hit. We come to me. So I am going to move and investigate some range. He's going to move to the back of the forest. He can't get range to shoot there. Baba is going to try to curse the sapper. That is a pass, so you have a target number courage check 18. Or become cursed by the Baba. That is a mega fail. Dog is going to activate heal 2 damage from Boris. Boris is going to activate reload and shoot at the sapper. Be -1 for the light cover. That is a 12 plus 1 -1, so that's a 12, and your armor -1 because it's a gun.
That equals it then.
And it is a musket, luckily for you, so only 3 damage. Yeah. Bring us to an initiative roll. I got a 14, decent roll, to a 15, which is a slightly better roll. Is gonna make a move to attack against that Noblin.
What's my target number again?
12 for the hypnotize.
Got +3.
That's a 10, so he'll move in, and the Goblin will punch him. But the Goblin misses you at least. So that's a thing. Hunter fails her courage check for the move to attack for the hypnotize. Goblin, 6, misses. Fatigue.
All right, Doc, let's see what you got.
Okay. Target number 12.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to use Doc to actually...
To heal?
Yeah.
Who's he going to heal?
He's going to heal the Bed Hunter.
Oh, she got... Oh, that's right, because I shot her too. Loe. I shot the Marine and I shot her. Phase. I'm going to use a monster dice that I have left to make this Goblin go that way. No. I'm going to have it come this way. My last monster dice to make that Goblin go that way and leave me alone. And then it's my time to activate. So Grigory is going to walk off the...
We still got 2 of the monsters.
Oh, we do have other monsters. My bad.
Which one will you go after that? They're all pretty...
We also should have one more Goblin on the board because we forgot to add it at the end of the last turn, didn't we? No.
No, we used up our
No.
last Goblin.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. There should be one more Goblin. It'll come in at the end of this turn, though. It comes at the end of this turn. We did one last turn. Now we got it, and we haven't gotten to the end of the turn yet.
No, I think we did.
Okay, well then roll it. See where it goes. There.
Okay.
That Goblin will move to attack the cap. So the Goblin gets a 17. So that's going to hit you for... Oh, no, 16. Sorry.
Which is enough.
So it'll hit you for 10.
Okay, he's still around.
But he ain't happy.
But he gets to swing back.
He does get to swing back this time, though. And I'm defense 14 now because I have a fatigue token.
Okay, but... is there a -1 for the fatigue?
Yes, it gives you -1 to hit, -1 to defend, and
Hey,
-1...
you count -1?
Yep, I counted.
Okay, cool.
I just rolled really high.
Okay, so
That's
we
a
got
14, -1 is a 13, and
plus 2
is a 15, so that will hit for 8 damage, which will kill that
He
Goblin.
doesn't get another one.
Yes, he would only take the one. So this will, these pretty much equal distance. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 3. So he'll move to attack Doc.
Oh, it would be 2, wouldn't it?
It's a D3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, D3, gotcha. Okay.
Because there's 3 people that he's equal distance.
I was just looking at the die wrong.
All good, all good. And then he hits, that's a 13, goes to a 12.
His defense is 13.
All right, so that won't hit him.
+1 on his melee.
That will hit and definitely kill a Goblin.
Doc is a freaking champ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright, we already moved that guy.
We already moved that guy, so that's all the monsters. Now it's my turn. And I'm going to do some running away, I think.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so Grigory's definitely getting off the board with the ring. Baba is getting off the board. He'll need a sprint check, I think. He's off the board. Sprint check for Doc.
Not sure if that's something.
I don't think he's going to make it, but we're going to get him as far as he can get.
Right.
Everybody on my team sprinting off the board, with the exception of Boris and Yvonne.
And the guy you hit us leaving in the field.
Yeah, I mean, he can't move. He would just count as I have to make a roll for him at the end. And I got ahead of myself. Mike still got guys to do stuff with.
So we're going to come up here.
Okay.
Investigate.
Clue token is Red Jack. So he gets both clue tokens. This one gave him a power die. This one gave him a cold iron hand weapon.
Which is great.
Yeah. And then guardsman is, I guess, just sticking around.
We'll reload and we'll move 6 inches this way.
Okay. Now we're ready for initiative. I got a 16. You got a 5. And with my first 2 activations, I will move these 2 guys off of the board.
Okay.
So you've got the rest of this to try to rack up some points.
Well, these tokens are gone.
Yep. So monster phase.
But it's, yeah, monster race.
This one will do even for the vet because they're equal distance odd. So the dock.
Okay, so he charges the dock.
And then gets a 12.
Doc's got 13.
So that misses.
Doc swings back. Snake eyes.
Ooh. And then the gobbo will step back an inch. This gobbo will move up 6, which isn't going to get him there. And then we've got Mike's turn. Well, at that point, I think we just need to tally points. It'll be a Russian victory at 4.
5 to 3. Isn't it?
5? No, 4. Because I got 2 for clues and 2 for the ring. I didn't get the goblin points.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't get the goblin points. You did. So 4 to 3 for the Russians. That'll be a hearty handshake from my good friend Mike, who we're thrilled to see back around the table. Hey, so we're gonna go back and splice this in the beginning. That's okay. I'll splice it into the middle of the other one. This is to remind me to do it. So injury table. So I got to roll an injury for Mikhail and for Egon. So for Mikhail, he is fine. And for Egon, he is slow recovery. He'll start the next game at -3 health. Mike's going to roll for his single casualty.
For Edith. Come on, girl. You got this. 10.
That is a 10. She's good. No worries. And then we'll apply some XP, and then that will do it for this game. I hope you all have enjoyed this game of the Silver Bayonet. I know that we enjoyed playing it. I hope to see you next time. And as always, I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server. Talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.